Outside now, we got a look from our downtown Grand Rapids tower cam. Been a really nice day out there. There is, however, a chance of some storms overnight.
And those storms likely be back late tomorrow night, too.
So we're going to throw things over to Chief Meteorologist George Lessons. He's in the Weather Center now with our first look out the window. George?
We need more rain, and we don't need the severe weather, so the good timing of all these storms would be during the overnight periods, and that's exactly what we have coming. Outside right now, we had some fair weather cumulus clouds this afternoon, some high clouds on the southern horizon, but a beautiful afternoon here across much of West Michigan, including in Collin Park over in the city of Holland. 75 degrees there. You can see some high level cirrus clouds. Those are from the tops of some showers way down in Illinois. There's no rain coming out of those, at least not reaching the ground. Even that over southern Lake Michigan, that's not reaching the ground or the water. What is out in Iowa, and that's out ahead of a warm front that'll be pushing up in our direction later on tonight. That warm front will move on through late tonight. That'll bring us a round of some showers and thunderstorms. We'll get into some really steamy stuff here tomorrow afternoon, and then that cold front coming across the northern plains, that will be coming through late tomorrow night. That will also bring another round of some showers and storms. Temperatures south of that warm front are in the 80s. That's where we're headed here during the day tomorrow, and then we're heading into the 70s over the weekend. In fact, on Sunday, we may only be in the upper 60s. Right now, we're in the mid 70s away from the lake shore, a little bit cooler as usually the case along the Lake Michigan shoreline, dropping down to only 62 tonight with very late night showers. We're talking after about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, so all of your evening activities will be just fine. And then as that warm front pushes north here tomorrow, there will be some showers and storms north of Grand Rapids, but a second round with some stronger storms may come through very late again Thursday night because they're coming in late overnight. Not looking for any severe weather, but certainly cooler and less humid conditions arriving for the weekend. Speaking of the weekend, we'll talk about that and whether Tropical Storm Cindy in the Gulf will have an effect on that. That's a little bit later on.
Wasn't today just absolutely beautiful?
Oh,
perfect.
Yeah.
No humidity, gorgeous sun.
Not too warm.
No, beautiful.
Which is, I don't know, I might be in the minority with that. George out on the weather deck right now. And when Juliet's here, we're going back. She loves it really warm.
She loves the heat.
She does. I like it cool. I'm a Youper, but either way, George, there is something for everybody out there, it seemed like.
A beautiful day today. Yeah, you hit them all the great notes. And yes, it was a very nice afternoon. Not too hot, not too cool, except maybe if you're going to the water park or something. Well, we've got some water park weather here tomorrow. Going to get warm and humid. It's also going to get a little stormy. 13 weather ball tonight is blinking bright because we have late night showers and storms in sight. And it's also red, warmer, more humid weather for your Thursday. You're going to not believe the turnaround. It will only last 24 hours though. This view brought to you by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Lots of sunshine, few fair weather fading cumulus clouds, 75 at 7, down to 65 by 11 as skies will be totally clear. After about 2 o'clock in the morning, there'll be some showers and storms come through for an hour or so. That's with a warm front, and by morning, going to feel a whole lot different than this morning. It'll be humid, 64 degrees, and most of the day will be dry here in Grand Rapids. You can see the fair weather cumulus clouds as we expected developing here this afternoon. Some high level clouds, keeping those from developing in our area. Those were the tops of some dissipating showers and storms moving across Iowa and Illinois this afternoon. But they're going to refire later on tonight as a warm front pushes on through the area. It'll get up through about central lower Michigan by tomorrow morning. And then late tomorrow night, we'll be watching this cold front come on through. That'll give us another round of some storms. Tropical Storm Cindy just about ready to move on shore. This is going to cut off some of the moisture that would fuel those storms. So I'm not anticipating that we're going to see a lot of rain. We'll see some heavy rain, but not a lot of rain because that's all going to fall down here. Tornado watch along the Gulf Coast. Tropical storm warnings from St. Louis Pass over to the mouth of the Mississippi. Already 65-mile-an-hour wind gusts. It's moving steadily off to the northwest at about 9 miles an hour. It'll be a tropical storm as it comes on shore late tonight, and then it will weaken to a tropical depression north or right around the Memphis, Tennessee area by Friday and then head toward the East Coast. There'll be a lot of rain as it comes up out of the Gulf, of course. We're talking up to a foot of rain in Gulfport, Mississippi, and way back here in eastern Texas through Louisiana. A nice big swath of rain all the way up through Memphis. These areas do need a little bit of rain, but not all that much rain. Watch where our rain comes from. Here's that warm front pushing on through. That's where the showers and storms will be by daybreak tomorrow. And then most of the day will be dry, with the exception of along and just south of US 10. There may be some pop-up afternoon storms. Then here's the cold front. That's coming through late tomorrow night. You can see they come through about 3 o'clock in the morning. That's the best time for not having any severe weather. So that's good news. That will push quickly to the east on Friday. A nice afternoon as the humidity levels drop. And then over the weekend, we start to see some cooler air come on in. Look at on Saturday, we'll see some afternoon cumulus clouds. Not impossible there could be a pop-up shower, especially to the north. And we'll repeat that again during the day on Sunday. In terms of severe weather, this would be very late tomorrow night through on Friday morning. There is a slight risk for severe weather. They may actually downgrade that. I would downgrade it here during the day tomorrow, maybe to an enhanced risk. Other than that, out on Lake Michigan, should be a nice evening until very late tonight. We'll see those showers and storms move on in. Waves will start to build to around 1 foot or so as the winds begin to pick up. And as far as the rip currents here this evening, it should be a very low risk for rip currents. Good evening to get out and put your toes in the water. Other than that, the waves will probably go up during the day tomorrow because the winds are going to start to pick up. Other than that, water temperatures are generally in the 60s, mid 60s in most areas, maybe even near 70 if you hit it just right. For tonight, partly to mostly clear evening, and then late tonight, showers and storms, lows around 61 to 64. Up north, you will expect a very nice evening and then lows into the upper 50s. After about 2-3 a.m., you'll see your showers and storms, and similar conditions here from Grand Rapids South. We'll stop around 60 to the low in mid 60s, but no rain until after about 3 a.m. Weekend will be cooler, 71 Saturday. Showers to the north on Sunday and also on Monday in the afternoon with highs only in the upper 60s. Yes, it is still late June. Warming up though next week. We'll be into the 70s all next week. Another round of storms, perhaps late in the day Thursday through Thursday night and Friday as it gets a little bit more humid. Almost to July on our 10-day forecast, guys.
Sure is. I can't believe how fast it looks. I feel like summer's over already, and it just started today.
Don't say that.
No, not yet. Please.
Jeez. Thank you, George.